YouTube, I'm back at some more Peglin. 4 more things left. I mean, we already know that I've completed the spreadsheet, right? But just to confirm it with the game as well, in case the developers go like, we want to give you an award, Andaloro, because no one else is, you know, no one else is putting this amount of effort to beat the game on C20 with every single relic, every single orb in the game, including the secret ones, including the event-specific ones. So I want to give you an award, and then, you know, one of the developers goes along and goes like, hang on a minute, I've checked his game files, because, you know, they obviously have access to my computer, which is why I get such bad luck. I've checked the game files. He hasn't got a 20 next to these 5 items. You know, like, I'm like on stage, I'm like, well, I'm in trouble here. This is going to be on, you know, Twitter or something, or X is now called. And then, you know, I have to become like an urban hermit or something and just like live in a cave or a sewer or something. To avoid all that, I decided to knock off the in-game versions of it. We did actually get one of them last time. We knocked out Duplicate Orb. So there's now only 4 things left for me to do, actually. I don't even know how to go into this menu. The Keeper kindly has provided me with a new spreadsheet. And yeah, 4 things left. So we have Electrum, which is going to be annoying. Activate Orb, Status Symbol, and Peace of Mind. I thought I'd swap things around. Like, I could have kept playing as the Spin Vent, because that's the only way to get Activate Orb, but I thought, you know what, let's switch the characters around. We'll do Baladin, which can get Peace of Mind. The Troglodyte life doesn't sound bad these days. Honestly, I've actually considered it a few times of just, like, retreating back to nature. I can kind of see now why it's so many people's, like, dream. After, like, the hustle and bustle of, like, city life and stuff, you know, like, just endless work, just leaving, commuting, working for, like, 8+ hours, coming home on an hour commute again, like, full in a, you know, a metal tube full of people who all got some sort of, like, extremely dangerous pathogenic disease, apparently. And obviously all just, like, you know, like, coughing just into the free air. Getting back in, you know, spending an hour cooking, cleaning, and then having, like, 2 hours to, like, amuse yourself before you go back to sleep and repeat the whole process. What's to stop me just, like, I mean, I know there are, like, laws to stop you doing this, but what's to stop me just going into the wilderness and just living in the wilderness? Starting, like, let's start back at the Stone Age again. And honestly, maybe I'd be happy with that. Saber-tooth cats are extinct, so I have no longer risk getting eaten instantly. Yeah, but with my physique, I think I have to worry about just the cats, like the common house cat. It'd make a fantastic story in the newspaper, though. Like, a picture image of me wearing loincloth with, like, a sharpened wooden stick chasing a house cat around. Local idiot escapes insane asylum, the article title. I thought about it so much as well that I actually have no idea, like, conceptually, how big a farm would you need to, like, self-sustain yourself, you know what I mean? Like, to grow all, like, the vegetables and stuff that you need. Accepting as well, like, you know, the first part of the process, there's not going to be any food, right? Because it takes some time to grow. But assuming that that time was, like, not a factor into the whole thing, that you can be in a state where the farm is, like, at 100% efficiency. How much land do you need to grow enough food for you to survive on your own? Because I bet you need, like, a decent amount to, like, get through it without just doing, like, hunter-gathering. It's probably why hunter-gathering was so popular back in the... back in, like, the zeros. You know, those years. You know what? I actually want to make sure I get 25 here. If you're not doing my dream, but I think my gut would dislike cooked house cat. Or, conversely, since my gut doesn't like a lot of things anyway, maybe it would love it. Maybe that's what it's been missing all its life. The stringy, well, at least I imagine stringy meat of a cooked house cat. The gathering lifestyle with all the rage and the minuses. I know, I've heard. Alright. I didn't take any damage. Fantastic news. We're fighting the slime, so I don't need Leshy tech necessarily, because we're not fighting Leshy. doesn't necessarily mean we don't take Inferno. Wow, really weird opening. We get a Dagorb and a Crit Ball as the Baladin as my first orbs. I think we just take good old Sphere upgrade, if you don't mind, instead. And I think we want to go left. And I won't greed. There's no real reason to greed right now. This fight's really weird. Honestly, this fight reminds me of the... But I think less bad. On the second floor of the fight with the 4 moving, like, rows, just, you know, going anti one another, it kind of reminds me a bit of that fight in the sense that it's a bit boring, the map. I just sometimes, like, the orbs go between the gaps and you have a bit of an awkward time. I do think it's a bit less egregious, though, because it is one of the early maps, so, like, I can forgive it. But generally speaking, just get the 2 bombs as early as you can, and then you're good to go. Also, we are the Paladin, so the Sphere eventually will come through and clean up the rest anyway. So, I do have to be a bit aware that the slime fight, I don't need a lot of piercing, because it doesn't matter. But actually, the Bramble in particular is pretty good on the slime fight, so I might actually grab the Bramble as single target damage. We have AoE already, but I think we can make this work. Also, fully being, like, aware as well that when we fully upgrade the Bramble, it does get Overflow, which if we get a Must Circle build, which is obviously the grand plan of this build, is to become Must Circle eventually. If we can achieve that, then the Overflow becomes, like, almost like piercing, right? We'll do some Sphere tech here to deal with the bats. Or I'll just hit 2 bombs, which also deals with the bats now that I think about it. And we're all about gold farming right now, I think. The Keeper needs to pivot to making flowcharts. No, the Keeper needs to come on the farm with me. He has to bring his own loincloth, by the way. And I'm going to start again from scratch. We'll speedrun how long it takes to build society from nothing to playing Peglin again. Alright, the fight's over. I got a decent amount of money though. It's fine. I know this is like a hot take. Everyone like complain. I say everyone. A lot of people complain when I take this and say it's not very good, the Balestra, but I really do rate it. I do appreciate you have to upgrade it really quickly, but I think time is on my side. I will actually greed a little bit now, because partially I don't really care where I go. I prefer to go left, but if we went right, so be it. But I actually do need the money now. Rare start for this fight as well, which I normally struggle on. I can actually just tangle the front guy. Wait, that's not what they used to be called either. That didn't used to be called tangled. Get it? I can't remember anymore. We don't fight this off at level 1. That definitely used to say Brambled. I'm not losing my mind, right? And what's really funny is despite the fact I got 2 additional turns to, you know, deal with these guys, I still got hit. That's fine. Gives me a bit of time to farm some gold. Although I say that, I think we just end the fight. That's okay. We got decent gold. For the cost of 1 health. I can forgive that. This is the one I have to upgrade now. We wouldn't necessarily mind seeing... Actually, we're pretty good against everyone. I probably should have got it right there, but you know what? Actually, that's fine. The question about that could have been bad. I think this is okay. It used to be called Bramble. Wait. Tangle because of angle, I think. It's another pun. And darkness is arc. Right, I see your game now. You've been bought a pun book for Christmas, Red Nexus. And you're putting it into action. Let me just clear a path towards the refresh here. I'd love to have killed this guy. Oh, okay, we're not going to kill him. I'll take the refresh now so my sphere can do maximum damagios. Go get him. I think this might actually still be worth doing, so I'll do it. I know I'm buffing them, but I am buffing me as well. I hate where the refresh is right now. I also hate the fact that this doesn't really matter if I hit the crit. I guess if I miss the crit, it's fine. Huge refresh. Actually pretty big. So I'm going to take more damage here from the last guy, but in doing this, I stopped myself from taking 6 damage on the next shot. So I think all in all, it was worth. Would have liked to avoid that 7, but hey ho. Alright, this max level me. Oh, I could take a heal as well. Crit equilibrium seems so unbelievably good. Your Honor, I'd like to plead that not all angles are part of a circle. Fang, this is getting dangerously close from the realms of art into the realms of mathematics. And we don't respect maths in these parts. All numbers are imaginary in this neighborhood. Yeah, we take crit equilibrium now. And this time I will take the question mark pathway. Because actually, if I get off and duplicate everything, I might take it. You are... You're piercing. I always have to remember, you're piercing, but you do give everyone must circle. Even if I don't hit them. This is a bit of a spicy decision. I will accept that. I'm going to try and kill the spiders at the bottom first. I didn't kill them. To deny them attacking me. Two bombs, please. I beg of you. I'm also attacking the wrong enemy again. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm attacking the right enemy. What I should not do now is bramble him, though. That's a massive bomb. That actually cleans up the board so nicely for me. I think we keep upgrading. Let's take Sphere up another level now. I'd like to go to not hell. I'll try... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, I'll try not greed too much here. But a bit of money would be nice. Refilibuster, really good as well. It'll be interesting to see if we can get through the slime. I think we just need to make sure I've got enough health to do it now. The build, in theory, should be fine. Okay, this should be okay. I know I'm buffing them all, but I think the buff to me is worth more. I don't love where the refresh has gone. I will try and dig it out with the sphere. Huge. And it's like, proof of point here. Sure, I took like another hit here, but if I get this bomb on this turn, they're dead before they even got to like cycle. They're dead. That's a really clean fight. I have another one coming up. Let me take this up another level to get overflow. Also increases Tangle, which is good on the slime fight. It's also good if I get Minotaur. I think we'll take Echo Chamber over Pocket Watch. Do very similar things actually, but the Echo on the piercing I think will be worth more for me. But maybe I'm wrong on this. I'm actually not sure what's better. I think it's quite close. I think when we get to like mega damage, this becomes better. So like later into the game, this will be better. But I think in the current guys, they're pretty close anyway. So let's take Echo Chamber. I prefer to go left again. And we probably want one more heal before we fight the final boss. Unless, like, we really shit the bed, in which case we might need two. We have to filibuster next shot. That's actually really bad. What's just occurred here? I can't get that refresh very easily. Yeah. I can't get the refresh. It's going to take a lot to dig it out, so I think I actually need to start digging it out now and preparing for the future. This could work. This is fine. Sphere take the bats. Okay, did Sphere take the bats because they were not quite in the right alignment. Oh, I didn't quite get in the particle accelerator. Ah, hold on, this might work. Overflow. Okay, never mind. We don't need overflow. We just heal. All right. Actually, book club would be quite good as well for my build, but I think this is the moment I take the heal. We can always get a book club again later. I also don't think it's necessary for the slime fight. It's actually not very good. Any on-peg hit effect's not good in the slime fight. Okay. I'm okay with this. I'm gonna make sure I get the crit here. Let's take the Bramble now. I know the refresh is in a bit of an awkward spot. I'll start working on it in a second. You're locked in place. Now I take the refresh out. You take some, sorry, tangle damage now. Particle accelerate me on the non-particle accelerator map. How did you not get the crit? Or whatever, it's fine. It's still good damage. And ladies and gentlemen, a rare occurrence, I think, unless something really weird happens. I take no damage on this fight. Oh, that's interesting for the coding, by the way. Normally the fight would end, but clearly this is treated as an enemy that can still attack, since he was planning to attack me, so the shot actually goes fully through. Good to know. Turning things into bombs is interesting, but it's not really where I think I plan on the build going. That being said, it'd still be okay. But I have a lot of AoE damage anyway, so who cares? Hello, Keeper. I'll take the inconspicuous ring, but I don't really like it. Sorry, it's fine. It's just like, it doesn't really like move me like some of the other items do. Get him. Who do you think you are? I am, by the way. We should definitely farm now. I say farm. 100 damage of the horror ball. I can't farm. I'm too powerful. Any she updates? No, this is the first run. Do I take a Poltup, guys? Do I just go fully in on piercing? I don't need it, right? You're piercing, you're overflow. And then we have a filibuster. It's too much. Although this is better than piercing, it's just hit everything. Yeah, it's the Poltergeist. It's honestly earned some respect. Okay, now just make sure you go down the right pathway. Take Morbid. Actually, might not have been a bad idea, unironically. Okay, play. I think this is okay. Yeah, single target, theoretically. I just want to make sure I bramble this nerd. Right, and he also needs to work out the refresh in a second. But it's Poltergeist level 1 and it's still really good. The sling will carry anyway. Yeah, probably true. Alright. There's the path towards the refresh-ish. We definitely don't fight... actually, no, we don't fight Balestra just yet. We're getting close to it, though. Get Vord. I keep continuing to clear paths to this refresh. One day I'll hit it. One day I'll be able to hit it. Get rid of Filibuster for 142 damage. Wasn't even close. I won because of the Echo Chamber, by the way. In case you're wondering where the extra damage came from. Alright, we'll put a level into this now. And you know what? 2 levels into this. So, none of you the thing that I need. We just take the best thing. I don't have enough refresh tech for this. As in, I have none of it. So it's Heavy Hand or Focus Blast. I don't have any bomb synergy, so I think we just take Heavy Hand. Bomb for sure. I have no bombs, though. Would love the crit. Nah, didn't quite get it. It's fine. This was a setup anyway. Need more single target. Potentially. But equally, this is like, it's still better damage, right? But if worse comes to worse, this is why I've always got this thing against, like, single target. If I can get just enough scaling, the Pebbles can do single target for me. It's not really the issue of single target or not single target, it's just the issue of do I have damage or don't I have damage. Or more to the point, can I pierce through multiple enemies? Which is like, basically doing more damage, right? Ball Lightning I should actually consider. I don't like that I have to consider it, but I think I should consider it. I don't have targeted yet, and if I fight Mirror Knight, I could actually have an issue. I don't want to take it, so I'm not going to take it, but I should really consider it. Okay, I've considered it. It's just not exciting enough for me, Ball Lightning, right now. Probably in the market for discarding as well. The other thing I really need to sort out is refresh, which I guess actually, now that I think about it, Ball Lightning could have done. It's not the most consistent refresh tech, but it is kind of refresh tech. Surely I can hit the refresh now. And finally we get the thing that scales me. And I think the refresh just ends it. Okay, I need you. You're the one that I want. Single target gives me more refreshes. We have 8 armor as well, so I should actually risk it for a biscuit. It really isn't risking it for a biscuit, it's just getting given a biscuit. It's risking it for a second biscuit, I suppose. But actually, I didn't risk it at all, so I guess it wasn't risking it at all. I think I was right originally. No, I was wrong originally. Tremendous opening. Okay, I'm going to scale everyone, which I do appreciate the Tin Can Arch, or whatever you want to call him. Is going to do more damage, but it'll go into armor. I'm going to assume you do more than 92 damage, please. Okay. It was like exact. We're a filibuster. I think we're getting shot again, right? Was it a have my cake and eat it situation? Yeah, perhaps. It was certainly closer than that, whatever I said. You live again. No, you don't, Echo. Perfect. I kind of want the book club as well, just for some armor generation, but it is a bit greedy. Also, it's not really necessary for the wall. I'm actually going to take a heal here. I really need this to not be Mirror Knight right now. We will actually have a big issue if this is Mirror Knight. Okay, it's not. I was worried for a second. I just saw a guy, and I was like, oh my god, it's Mirror Knight. Oh, by the way, Keeper, while you're here, did you realize they changed some of the debuff names? Like, Bramble's called Tangled now. I guess you watch one of my videos, so you probably are aware of it. And it's called Darkness now, not Blind. Yeah, shut up, patch. I don't remember the patch going through. I think all in all, like, I'm kind of in favor of the names. Certainly Darkness I like. Okay. Surely this does 70-something damage. It does. I'm kind of sparring the drain a little bit, but... yeah, Tangle doesn't quite work as nicely. I might actually have to grab Protect up for some protection. You know, let's do it. I very rarely do it. It got buffed not too long ago. I can't remember how this interacts with this, but I seem to remember it being somewhat favorably. I just got to see again. Spinfection used to be Belution. I don't remember it being Belution, but I actually kind of like Belution. Excuse me, this is too many enemies to add onto the map. So yeah, Betsy's hedge goes after this. So you get the buff from this. Which is favorable. And vice versa. Okay. I think before Belution was added. Yeah, I can't remember anymore. It's been so long. I'm actually going to try and greed for a bit of gold here. I was going to say, I think the fight's over regardless, but... wow, I didn't actually get enough gold. Slightly awkward. I can be a bit greedy here, because I've got some armor to play with. Never mind. I'm a bit unsure here. I feel like... Well, I'm not taking you. That's one of the things I feel. I feel like there were routes here for me to get into a strong position I'm in right now, and I'm just not taking them. I think I take the middle path, which is very unusual for me to do this, but I think I get more value, because I wasn't going to go to the shop anyway, which is why I kind of just ignored the right side. I think I want elite enemy versus enemy question mark. I do appreciate if this is Mirror Knight, I've still not resolved that issue, but I need another relic, I think, to win this. It is Mirror Knight. Okay, so we're in trouble. I basically just have to beat him down. To be fair, this is the best start I could have asked for. I needed my scaler instantaneously. Don't hit the crit, please. Arbor generation. God, protect up, you're so garbage. Alright, insane I'm avoiding the crit there. I think I take a heal. I know it's the wall, who cares? Okay, Mask of Joy probably... Oh, actually, maybe it's brass to say Knuckles. Oh, that's really awkward. They're both, like, I want both of you, basically. I think it's Mask of Joy for the future. I guess I've not got a lot of refresh tech for that. I've got one orb. So I think I'll take this. I'm going to do a little risky game as well. We take 1 damage, but I'm kind of okay with it. I think we have enough health for this fight in particular. Oh, maybe we don't. I didn't know the fight, to be fair, but I thought in general would be fine. 2 enemies, by the way, added to this fight. And even if I discard, I'm not going to get to my Piercer faster, so just send it and hope for the best. Actually, this guy's a real pal, to be honest with you. He's stopping another, like, wall piece getting in my way. Oh, sorry, he's stopping a wall piece attacking me. Bramble, by the way, is a really good answer to these guys, because they can't attack you while brambled, or whatever it's called now. Okay, I'm very okay with this outcome. Again, I don't think anything here is worth it. I think I'm actually going to take a Protect Orb level, but it's actually pointless for the fight. I think the odds are we lose here, but I actually think we've played okay. There's probably like a few things I could have done to keep myself on higher health, but it just doesn't matter. This could not be a worse opening, by the way. Protect Up, terrible, horrible, crazy. On the positive side, this is relatively early, which is my other out right now. Free Ballesta as well, because we don't care about the wall, right? Who cares if he buffs me, he does infinite damage anyway. Nearly the world's worst bounce. It was still pretty bad, but I thought for a second it was going to do like 100 damage. I think we take the Bramble hit here. Leave that where it is. I just fill the board with temporary refreshes. I think we look for better. The ordering makes me cry. Two cycles where I've had these two together that do nothing. We'll be firing the horror ball. Alright, thank you for clearing all those refreshes out. I definitely didn't need all of them. Tell you what, that was 1,000 damage. That's pretty good. It's close. And remember as well, I've got Echo Chamber. Eight 4 versus died 6. We take the died 6. If you were one sooner, we might have had this. It's close. It's so close. I think we're going to just fall under. We did. Just fell under. Oh, it was so close. It was such a good build. I just need like one more scaling thing and we would have got there. Or, as I said, literally if the story thing was one earlier, I think I would have won it because I would have had +4 on that last attack. Honestly, if I didn't start as well with horrible, terrible, Protector would be fine. I guess no harm, no foul though, because I actually had nothing. Right, I've got enough time for another one. The AoE crutch got punished in its only possible way. Kind of. I don't think it was AoE crutch though, because one of my AoE options was scaling, so I needed scaling. One of them I just start with. I guess I would also have argued that the Portal Guys was the wrong take, but Broccoli was a missave? Potentially. That might have actually scaled me more, but I mean, to be fair, if I'd got the Blessed, or whatever it's called, twice, I would have had +8 scaling. I would have had to hit 24 refreshes for the Broccoli to meet that requirement, so actually, I guess that's not a fair comparison, is it? Because I had the orb to begin with. Yeah, I guess I only got 1 scale off it, so it probably would have saved me. Okay, fair enough. This opening is pretty, like, meh. I think the correct option is to take +10 damage on bombs, because there's bombs on most fights. I might try Ripostal Service, though, and just see where it goes. I don't think we've ever really had a Ripostal Service run work before. At the very least, it'll provide a tiny bit of value. Like, especially against, like, archers or something, who just gain a ton of armor, and they just kill themselves on me. It's actually quite nice. Alright, desperately need money right now. Just trying to clear a path to the wells in the bottom. Alright, I guess we just won't get money. If you don't mind. Actually, I was going to say I'll take some hits, but I bet your Postal Service wins this for me anyway. Okay, we got there, but it was not very clean at the end. Who am I fighting? The Mole. That piercing good. We'll take Buckle Orb. I think it's the far superior of the ball walk generating orbs. And it works with Ripostal. Full enough, the Ripostal build has got the same issue that the Illusion build has got for the round drill, in that if you go up against the wall, it doesn't do anything anymore. Nice try, buddy. All right, what are these bounces? I just want to collect a bit of gold, if you don't mind. All right, the fight's over. I kind of assumed this was going to occur. Consider the shield building fortification. That orb is the best bulwark scaler in the game. Okay, I've considered it. I'm not going to take it. I thought, and no. The problem with that build is, like, I think even if you get to, like, the final product of the build, it's not as good as some of the other builds in the game. In fact, most of the other builds in the game, I would argue. And you have to jump through so many hoops to make it work. Like, it's a cool idea, it's just, it doesn't really come off appropriately, I suppose. Alright, don't know what I'm expecting there. Would I rather down the meta hill or go down the road of less traveled? I'd rather get the spreadsheets all completed, including the self-made ones and the digital ones. I also like to hit more than one peg a turn. If I were to be so greedy. I actually need to clear a path again for, like, a bomb. So I'll send the horrible out there. Thank you for, like, homing in on that refresh. Very much appreciated. I'm just gonna let the bat hit me. Okay, we killed... Oh, God, we didn't have the upgraded version. I actually made my life worse, I think. I was gonna say we've killed 2 spiders, which is okay. Sometimes when Ando considers things, I suspect he's just looking slightly up, questioning what life choices led him in and saying no. Yeah, that's pretty close to the inner ramblings. The inner musings. Can you please perish, Mr. Spider? I see a snowball. I see the silhouette of a snowball. I think I say no to snow. The clue really is in the name, I guess. I'm actually trying to be a little bit greedy here. It was fairly safe greed, but... Alright, huge that the plant goes down. Normally the big issue of this fight is dealing with that plant. Now, in the most constructive way possible, I want to get to these bombs. That's fairly constructive, actually. Thank you very much. Okay, that's very lucky. I was going to say, please don't hit the refresh, but you can hit the refresh and the bomb at the same time. I actually have no issue with that. With a bit of armor to protect me as well. We actually can greed a little bit here. Because now I can hit the bomb at the bottom. Okay, we're fighting the mall, so we shouldn't take this. The fan favorite is here, but we're not taking it. Because the sphere is better. In my opinion. That nearly went horribly wrong then. I nearly got it stuck in the shop, which I didn't mean to. Fortunately, it bounced on the left side. Otherwise, it was, you know, who knows where it's going to go. Damn. I was trying to... Actually, the worst possible outcome. I tried to clear a path to the bomb. And I somehow missed clearing path to the bomb. Missed the bomb and then hit the refresh. Stop hitting the refresh! I hate this fight. Oh, it's so brutal. I don't have refresh tech, I'm just lucky, quote unquote. I think I've killed one of them. I killed both of them, perfect. And I say perfect, knowing full well I might not kill this guy. Okay, we're good. Book Club, great work. You have to take Abrasion. I think it's just the best. It might be the best orb in the game. It's so good, especially on this character. If I could combine the two runs, we'd be at the end of the game at this point. Like, this is what I was missing on the previous run, just a bit more scaling. Right, I've seen where the refresh is now, and I'm a little bit concerned. I think we can dig it out. And we've got a bit of armor to play around with. Abrasion, I need great work from here. I need you either to hit the refresh or just hit pegs and give me scaling. I gotta scale. That's honestly okay. If you did that refresh, I would have been so happy. Again, I think we just keep taking the safe shot right now. We don't need to make the hero play just yet. We're approaching it, but not quite. Now we might be in the market for hero plays. Holy shit. Getting the Abrasion again is certainly an unlucky situation. I think I just have to go for the refresh, but I'm actually not sure I can hit it. I think I have to knock this peg out. So you know what? I'll make sure. And now the armor will take me to the promised lands. I think I ignored the power slide here. Alright, never mind. Actually, that's fine. Refresh. Nice, huge. And then kill the guy in front. Don't even greed. I know it's 11 damage I needed. I might as well got some gold, but just make sure you hit 11 damage worth of pegs. We can actually recover from this now. I get a heal. I get an upgrade on this, which makes it considerably better. I mean, we're taking this because the other thing is crit focus, and we're probably not going to be a crit build. Had I known that, would I have healed? Probably not. We might just want to keep this in the back pocket, though. I just know that we have it. Rather than trying to set it off. In the future, that will be great. There's no reason not to do this either. Yeah, the Reposal Service becomes really good with the sash, because I'll get so much value from it. Like, it is a great synergy. I'll see what we can do. Okay, clear the path to the bomb. I was just toying with the idea of breaking it here. Yeah, the keeper's saying what I'm thinking. Basically just leave a guy alive and then just kill him at the last possible moment. And then insta-heal. And I've actually got Rallying Heart now to heal back up again. I might humor it, in part because I can call my stream early. Go to bed 10 minutes earlier. I didn't mean to hit the refresh there. I've killed him. Good. Really good. I think I can't do it now. I think I have to do it on the next floor if I'm going to do it. It's just... I don't know what the question mark is. If this was a fight, I would have considered it, because I could have got back up to 50 health-ish. But without knowing I could get to 50 health, I just couldn't risk it. Like, I don't know if I beat them all with 25, even with the taunt dash. It'd have been really tight. Please don't go through that small little gap at the bottom. I called it. I called the shot. It kind of doesn't matter, to be fair. Normally I wouldn't fight this in this fight either, but I think I'll just do it for pacing reasons. There's only like 80 health that I need to do. If I do 50, I'm kind of okay with it. I do the 80. Okay, fortification's here, but I think we have different fish to fry now. I think I'm actually going to take another heal. Scaling's fine. The net isn't necessary. It's good, don't get me wrong, but more refresh is good. And no. So I'm glad I did what I did, because I think I'm going to put myself in a really spicy position. We're still in a pretty spicy position, to be fair, but... like, 56 health is not a lot on this fight. Great opening, though. Got my 2 piercing orbs when I needed them most. My scaling orbs are at the bottom of the sack, which I guess isn't ideal, but... I hate fighting into level 1, but I think we do it. Because who cares if we buffed a tree? Okay, this is a bit awkward because the mole's going to hit me again. And he's +7 attack now. But we're setting up potential with the other abrasion for a big third. And we need a big turn. We could also leave this guy to the last second. I don't really have control over it. It's really hard to control an elite, actually. I think I just have to like keep playing it out as if I'm trying to kill him for real. But I think we're going to tear on him. Yeah, it's just inevitable. I'm really spooked, though. Because I... Yeah, I tear and live now, right? Okay, I've killed. No, I've not killed him. I crit accidentally, intentionally. I've torn. A bomb would be fantastic. Just throwing it out there. At least kill the guy in front of me. Okay, the guy in front is dead. I live. And then I need to kill the ball. Okay, now we're cooking a run. Now we're cooking a run. We should heal still. We should upgrade. I think I take you up a level, actually, because you're worthless at level 1. I've not got the relics that I want. However, I don't think I need bombs anymore. We have 3 piercing orbs. And this protects me a little bit from red bombs in the future. Although I guess this protects me from red bombs in the future. Wait, maybe we just take this, actually, and just go fucking buck wild. Yeah. Fuck it, let's do it. It's so infrequent we take the Ultimate Wrath anyway. And I've got 3 piercing orbs. It is a bit anti-synergistic with Repostal Service, because it's going to start stripping it off, but... As I said before, it's so hard to make the Repostal Service actually like the main focus of the run. Because if you get the wall, you just lose anyway. Sorry, who was I fighting? Painter. Okay, so the person that punishes you for doing piercing builds. Well, I guess not piercing, but AoE damage. Okay, I think we're onto a winner. Do I take the Orb Burst for even more scaling? Or does it even matter anymore? I guess this is actually better for me right now. I get +1 this way anyway. You need 2,749 armor. You can hypothetically take the wall down with you. Is that how much damage the wall does? Can you actually theoretically live the wall? Surely you can't, because the Seraphic Shield doesn't let you live. This is really bad. I should not take it. Until I can remove crits off the board, this is untakeable. Alright. Thanks, game. Aww. Oh, I also need to remember, I've got ambidextrous. I could have double discarded there. And it would have been the correct play. Kind of no harm, no foul, because who do you think I am? Chopping Ballock. I really don't think we go for this build. I get the idea of it, but... I think we just build a foundation where the run is won. And then we find peace of mind and win the run that way. Remind you, see 20 wall. Oh, you're just saying the wall eats me and then he dies at the same time as me. So I do still die. Theoretically. Although I don't know if it counts as an attack. I can't remember what he's got. It's around 9,000. I mean, I only take, like, 2 damage from his navigating now. So I guess I could do this. It'd be a bit bizarre. Actually, I'm not. I want to just take this run out and not be stupid with it. And actually, I want the money because there's a shop coming up. Alright, let's try and fire this dot towards the crit. VHG by doing 999 damage, which he doesn't put a magic. You'd need 1,800 armor remaining to have it do 579,000, something like 2,700. Yeah, I agree. But as I said, well, as you said even, I don't think it counts as like an official attack, right? So I don't think it would work regardless, because otherwise the shield would protect you. Not relevant. Save money. We have a lot of wiggle room to misnavigate right now. Huh. Okay, don't make me target the wrong enemy. Honestly, next patch, make this target this guy instead. I think it's so troll that it targets this guy. Because if you're not paying attention, actually at C20 can be just run losing to shoot this guy. Try to not get up stuck, please. And now we just farm the gold. Help, up stuck. Oh, stuck again. I can't stop getting them stuck right now. Now with insane defense and amazing offense, can we go in for the Postal Service Spotlight build with fortification? I might do some runs like that, like as their own things. Maybe once I've done all the spreadsheet stuff where I just build like a theoretical build and then just run it through the game and just see how it feels. I think the fortification build like has some like, not legs necessarily, but maybe like some stumps or something. Like, there's probably a building that could beat the game with all those items, but I think you need like everything together at the same time to make it work. We don't take offering here because it's very anti-synergistic for what we're doing. I'll try and go right here. I guess it's this. Actually, it's this. That's the right choice. Do we? Yeah, that could have been pretty. I'd say it'd be pretty good. I suppose it would be good. Just to stop me taking any damage, but I don't think the damage matters that much. You know, I'll give you a second chance, Protect Up. You really shit the bed of the last run for me. I don't need the piercings, I don't necessarily need the buck club. It is more the armor I want, just to protect my health. I'm just going to make a play here. I actually don't think I want this. I think when you have enough refresh tech, the refresh moving actually can be a hindrance. Because sometimes you want to leave the refresh somewhere where you can hit it later and get a free refresh of the board. And the sweet stops you from doing that. Okay, this is just unbelievably good. This is just one run now territory, I think. If I get more circle, I'll get Bulwark. So now when I fire these, I'll be getting a ton of Bulwark. Protect Up, I won't show you up. Because you're not ready yet. Abrasion level 1, though, I think we could get some value from. big pace. Oh my god. Huge damage. And then give me a bit more armor, please. Oh, more armor. Don't mind if I do. I was gonna say, I think you're at the point now where if you hit me, you might just perish anyway. But we don't get to see it. Okay, let me upgrade you. I guess I should heal. We're not critting, so we'll take Echo Chamber. 20 armor, so I might as well risk it. And we'll see if this is a battle. It's not. Remove an orb. Let's get rid of Terror Ball. Okay, I think we'll beat this boss this time. I could be wrong, but I feel fairly good about my situation. Let me fire you off immediately. And this thing likes to hit the crit, so I aim towards the crit. Repeat the process. Don't hit the crit this time, though. Now, I will say, at some point, I do need to kill the paintings. So I'll put that into the recess of my brain. Postal service is doing some work for me. Okay, let's get a bomb and deal with the paintings now. Scale me, Bob, please. Maybe scale me again. It even went around the crit. How nice of you, Gabe. It doesn't really matter if the paintings die anymore. Very, very clean fight. Surely counter-attack is unbelievably good here. Like, disgustingly good. I actually kind of like the idea of this as well, but I think we've got enough refresh on the board, I don't need to worry about it. Aww. Okay, we need to find Peace of Mind. That's the missing piece of the puzzle. I am semi-tempted to go for gold. I'm actually semi-tempted for Constricting Chains as well. What's the downside? I get multi-ball. I have 3 refreshes on board. I guess it would be nice to have a guaranteed refresh. Ah, fuck it. Let's have some fun. Let's take the chains. Okay, it's a great fight, actually, with the chains. It's pretty hard for you to miss the board on the dragon fight. Pretty decent opening. Even that's actually okay. I get to farm some more gold now. Honestly, the memo should be good as well, but I'm going to just save some money and go to the shop again. I guess actually the downside of doing this is misnavigation suddenly becomes a real factor. Yeah, generate me armor, Protect Up. Oh my god, you're still level 1, I didn't notice. I apologize, Protect Up. I'm really not showing you off right now. After the shop, I promise you I'll put some levels into you. I guess the other downside of the Constricting Chain right now is I'm more likely to crit, which I really don't want to do. So I probably have made my win worse. I'll actually own up to that, but I think I've made it more fun. I can't get the refresh. Throughout the board, I can't see them. I am absolutely destroying this guy with, though, the repostal service, which is what I wanted to do to begin with. I think this will be fine. There you go. That is the problem with the chains, though. You do sometimes just follow everything down the same pathway, which is actually not that conducive towards victory. Also, I'm going to buff the mushrooms, which I think buffs other people, but it doesn't really matter in this situation. Most people have gone through the mushroom pathway anyway. Oh god, I made my run so much worse. Actually, I say made it worse. I made it worse on any map with, like, power sliding, which is actually quite a lot of them. It's fine. We have the sash. The sash protects from all. I think this is worth. Oh, definitely is now. I mean, you should be insane. I'll actually take you. Give me the shop, please. I desire shopping. Peace of mind. Not peace of mind. That does nothing. That does something. I think we take Round Guard and leave. Is there another shop? There is. I might try and get some money for it, but we'll see. Alright, generate me infinite armor, please. It shouldn't matter scaling these guys, because if they hit me anyway, they're going to do massive damage, who cares? This is the other thing I love about the Blester, by the way. The later you go into the game, the better it gets, because, like, it doesn't really matter anymore, right, if I buff people by 1 must circle, because they're already doing, like, 30 damage to me anyway. It's just a bad news bears if anyone hits me. No. Let me take you up a level, finally. I think I'll take a heal as well, just for some safety. We definitely should take an elite. Handsy could be a problem. The ghost could actually be an even bigger problem. I didn't even consider, for a moment in my brain, that I could get this guy. You'd think the run would be better with the shotgun on this fight, but you know what? I'm not convinced it is. I just can't ever hit those refreshes. Okay, I got one of them finally. Thank you, Round Guard. It's okay, it's just a little pain. Alright, we're out. Definitely not scared at all. Let me heal again. You're both pointless. I don't create bombs, and I don't have targeted attacks. I guess I'll take Alien's Rock because... I guess we'll represent the Alien Rock brand. I think we are going to go for the Elite rather than the Shop now. Which is still a bit spicy. I'll own up to that. Actually, give me another Buckle Up. I need more shielding. Alright, never mind. We're gonna go left instead. We're gonna pray that we find it in a chest. Which I don't think you can, actually. Oh no, you have a chance to, I think. Okay, some would call that lucky. I've not decided yet if I would call that lucky. It actually probably is the best elite I can get, to be completely fair. It's astonishing how, like, how frequently I miss the refreshes with the shotgun. I think I can send another one. Now I think I double discard, because I don't really need to give him stats. I mean, he's doing some decent damage to himself. I'm trying to keep it a bit away from the crit as well. Okay. Fuck, the refresh would be so... You're at 30, 22 and I can't get the refresh. Alright, I think we just have to hope. It's up shower strategies. Okay, did actually hit the refresh. Pretty big. There's something here. I think I need to take you to max level. I think that's my out now. Because that means that if I hit the crit on that shot, it's actually not the end of the game. I will own up to it. I am a big fan of the constricting chains. I think I'm the only fan of the constricting chains. It has definitely made my run worse. And it's going to continue to make it worse unless I get really lucky here, I think. I need one that goes directly down, please. Okay, that works. Thank you, Brave Buckle for your services. Stop stripping the armor if I need that for my actual damage. How How did I not hit a refresh? Come on. All right, 26, 23. My computer is catching fire right now as we speak. Smoke is billowing out of the... I was going to say the CD drive. My computer actually doesn't have a CD drive, I think. We might want to consider Earth the Wheel, just in case I get really stuck with refreshes, but I have too big a sack. That's one of my issues right now. Oh my god. Okay. I think we're going to do nothing on the spreadsheet now unless I get a really, really lucky question mark or bounce there. You know what? Just do it. It's actually quite bad because the round guard now is worse, and the round guard's actually quite a good item. That's funny. do we want to do a gamba game? Remove half the orbs after duplicating them? And then just see what we end up with? Is that the content play now? The love of the game? I agree. Also, I very rarely see this text. Alright, I've made it good again, well, gooder the round guard. So I still have abrasion in the sack. I've lost a Ballestra. I've still got a Bully Ball, which is actually probably the biggest thing. I've lost my Protect Orbs, which maybe was a sign. I think, low-key, I've got better this time. I think he's made my run better, which I'm really appreciative of. The only downside is I think I lost a level 3 abrasion and traded it for a level 2 abrasion, but that's actually okay. No grand scheme of things, that's fine. I probably don't want to must circle this guy because of the fire attack now that I think about it. And this is, well, I say this is the reason why I got the constricting chains, but I was like, part of the reason why I was like, I wanted to take it is if we got like a really dense map, it's so good, the constricting chains. Let's do rain strats to hope that we hit the refresh. I'm thinking of the dopamine. Are you not like excited right now? Is your brain not flashing like mine is? You hear all the dings I'm doing right now? How much is my Bully Ball? 7286, which is a pretty good stat line. If you're new to Peglin, if you get this stat line, you're probably on a winning run. We'll get the round guard to protect me from his slap attack. Oh, I'm not going to see it. The Bully Ball down to 88, 106, but it's not going to ever come off because he's dead. I mean, we won. We did it the hard way as well. But we've done nothing. I achieved nothing other than, you know, I achieved entertainment along the way. That's what I did. Anyway, YouTube, that'll do for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everyone helps me out. I'll see you next time. Bye.